They'll start on the ground with Kelly. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
And that's how you get started and open up a game. Really well-blocked play. Picked up a nice chunk of yardage. If you're the offensive line, that's exactly what you've talked about all week long in your meetings. Establish the line of scrimmage and take control. And they gave their running back plenty of room to rumble.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Well, this defense for the Niners very strong in that victory a week ago.
I have to admit I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Out of the gun, it's White. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Left side, Cook.
He'll take this to the 46.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line that hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
From the 46, here's a 2nd and 7.
To throw, White. He finds his target, it's Evans. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the completion good for 7 there. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Again, it's Cook. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
You look at this Niner defense.
They were very good a week ago in the win over Minnesota.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers down.
That's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key.
2nd and 9.
Cook up the gut.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first.
From the gun, here's White.
And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
That's on target, but it's no good. He had it on line, but it came up just shy of the crossbar, and this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
Good field position to start the drive after the missed field goal. Here's first down from the 42.
A guy coming off his best season as a pro. Here's Nick Chubb.
And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessary.
Oh, Chubb fumbled it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. To the air, Allen. That is caught.
Breaks the tackle, he's got room to run. And he'll go down before getting this inside the 30. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says it to slot receivers that only guys can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch? Really nice job there. Showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
11 more on that one and another first down. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
Now a 2nd and 10.
And Chubb will try the middle here. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You foresee incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Niners are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
Well, surprise, surprise. 1st and goal at the 1. No quarterback sneak. No running play. They decided to throw for it, but the pressure got to him quickly and put the quarterback down.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they will wrangle them down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
They were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's White.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
I think the best offenses love to get the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play.
3rd and 2.
White looks to throw. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal 1st down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. White. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 26. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. First down, here's the run with Cook. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now White. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. The Bengals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. From the shotgun, here's White. And that one too wide and incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
The kick by Sanders is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Now, they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
They go back to Gordon here on 1st down. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
The Niners at 4-3, a game over 500. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
So the hand got inside the face mask that time. Looked like a pretty easy call.
And it was, and we saw this in their loss last week. Penalties at inopportune times that led to their demise.
A give, and Gaskin will try the left side. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes at that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call run fits, everyone was in the right place.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Allen. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will stay a 4-point game.
Wow, that qualifies as a bad miss because anything inside of 40 should be automatic. That's a big mistake right there.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Second down, they go right back to Cook.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
That's on the guard, Lakin Tomlinson. On second down, it's Cook again.
8 yards on the run there, and that leaves them with third and just a couple.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they followed them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Third down, White.
Escaping the pressure right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They could not convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
They'll start with the option.
6 yards there on the keeper. It's second down.
Allen going to keep it again.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a first down on the keeper. They'll try the right side this time here with Gordon. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on third down. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Melvin Gordon with career touchdown number 70. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
We see this a lot on third and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
There he goes, left side. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now White. And that's complete to Adams. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find the answers, and they've got to find them quick.
White now on 1st down.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half. Unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Fourth down, here's White. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. They'll run with Cook. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Cook is into the end zone for a Bengal touchdown. so. It's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to having a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Teron Johnson able to pick it. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
At the 27-yard line.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 44 yards out, left hash. And he missed it. He missed it just wide of that left upright. It's no good.
Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
Sanders' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
Returning from his end zone is Ray McLeod. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
On play action, Allen, they'll buy some time right. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. 7 yards on the carry there, but now they're staring at 4th down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. Now they run from the gun with Gordon.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On second down, here's the option. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line.
They're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Allen on first and 10. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and forced an incompletion.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On third down, this is Melvin Gordon. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. From the gun, it's Allen. And it's caught. Touchdown, 49ers. Ray McCloud, his second touchdown on the season.
And the 49ers take the opening kickoff for the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off.
And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. The Bengals drive about to get going. They start the drive with Cook. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. And they're going to speed things up here.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
White on second down. He hits Adams, complete. 22 yards there, a first down. Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook, and he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
91 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Kelly tries the right side. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it, because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Second down, it's White.
Caught on the right side by Adams. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. A play fake, now White. Now he'll escape to his right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him, because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Now a 2nd and 6.
They'll try the wide side with Cook. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guys at the cornerback position.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on third down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. On first down, it's White. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Cook. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Back at the 2 now. Here's second and goal. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Touchdown, Bengals. Tyler Conklin. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Here's McLeod from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
That's Samuel caught outside, and he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Here's a give up the middle. It's Gordon. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. He was brought down by Michael Davis. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a second down and 9. Allen now looks to throw. And he will find his man, Samuel. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 24-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Logan Hall fighting through and dropping him for the sack. Now Allen throwing on second down. He's got Hooper on the short connection. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
The handoff goes to Gordon, running left. Fights off the tackle at the 20. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still 4th down upcoming. They won on 2 fronts there, so to speak, Charles. Not only do they stop him short of the first, they get him out of bounds and stop the clock.
Yeah, they won. The offensive guys lost because they wanted to stay in bounds and have that clock run or force you to use timeouts. Instead, the defense won, as you mentioned, on both fronts.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Bengals will get the football back. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. A real opportunity for them. Their defense got the key 4th down stop. Now all they need is a field goal to snag the lead. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Here's White on 3rd down.
And this is going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Powering forward. That is caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Cook up the gut. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. To throw, White.
And this one nearly intercepted. Boy, that would have been a great time for their first pick. But instead, it's 3rd down.
This offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 times and 8 chances. This will be 3rd and 5.
3rd down, here's a run by Cook.
And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3. Try it here. He's back to throw.
These guys running back out of the backfield.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Give to Cook out of the gun. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
There's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. White.
This is caught inside the 15. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They'll run for it with Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal. They'll go with the keeper. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And quickly they get to the line. On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Dalvin Cook, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals put together a 4th quarter drive to take the lead.
Sanders now to add the extra point. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Fights forward at the 20.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And he'll get this up to the 34. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
Throwing on first down is Allen. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at
17
the end.
more yards.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
Now Allen.
Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Throwing, Allen. Brandon Ayuk. The race is on. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, 44 yards. And the Niners answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. So the touchdown there, and that play, the tap pass, so simple, Charles, on the face of it, but what makes it so difficult for defenses to stop?
I think it's the precision and the quickness in which the play occurs because the snap gets to the quarterback. He's essentially playing volleyball with it, just immediately just shoveling it forward. And when that receiver is at a full head of steam, if you don't take the edge away, he's got a chance to get to the corner and get upfield. But if you take the edge away, that's your chance to disrupt that play.
And no disruption there, that's for sure, as it winds up 6 points. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return.
And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 at the 24.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line.
Here comes 2nd down. White looking to throw.
Flush to his right. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete. He's unable to complete it there. And just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
And it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
For the faithful in full roar here in Santa Clara. This is 3rd down.
Eluding the pressure right.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker.
Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also 4th.
Pass complete. It's Adams. Unable to corral him. He fights through. Still on his feet.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead. And also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win, but they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
49ers 28.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And he returns this to the 22.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Allen.
Buying time to his left.
And he's going to get out of bounds. That stops the clock, and they pick up a good chunk of yardage as well.
Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. To throw is Allen. That's caught. He finds Danny Gray.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. One final shot. They'll look to throw.
This ball intercepted.
Picked off by Amani Hooker.
And the Bengals are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game.
So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation going forward.
Yeah. First off, my name Toad, but it's really Tobe Chuku. Got a BM that keep my season, that keep me fruitful.